I graduated in 1986, and then after graduating high school, I went on to the University of Richmond, where I had an ROTC scholarship, the Reserve Officer Training Corps, and that meant I took normal classes, and everything was just like I was a normal student, but I took military history courses, I took officer training courses, and then 1 day a week I had military training. And then we'd also, during the month, one weekend every month, we'd go out for additional training. And the U.S. Army paid my way through college. And then after graduation, I owed them either 4 years of active duty military service, or I owed them 8 years in the reserves. Only enlisted soldiers go through boot camp. Officers who go through one of the academies or go through ROTC, we never go through that experience. After college, I went to officer basic school, where they taught us the principles of being a lieutenant. And then I went to flight school for a little less than a year, where we were trained, and I flew the Black Hawk helicopter. And then I was deployed to my first unit, which was a aviation unit in Germany. And I commanded a platoon of 5 helicopters. And it's so funny, right out of college, I'm put in charge of 30 people and 5 helicopters, millions of dollars of equipment, the responsibility of leading these people into war if we go into war. There's no other occupation where they take somebody so young and give them so much responsibility. No other college grad gets thrust into this level of responsibility. They give you some choice on what location you're going to be deployed to, what unit you're going to go to. And I knew I wanted to be stationed outside of the United States. I wanted to experience the world. So I got my top pick. I went to Germany, and I loved it. The experience of living in a foreign country, experiencing the culture. I spent some time on the island of Cyprus. I went to the island of Sardinia. Did some missions in France, so it was great traveling around. And flying helicopters was an awesome experience. I mean, it was a lot. It was work, but it was a lot of fun too. It's really important that a young person who's looking at getting into the military recognizes the commitment that they're making. That they are making a very, very serious commitment. That they are willing to potentially lose their lives, and that they are willing to potentially take somebody else's life in the service of their country. And that you have to be somebody who truly believes in our nation and its democracy and in our leaders, that you are willing to make that kind of commitment.